MJPL. Fortunately, this season we actually didn't win anything, so it's the first time since under 7s that they've not actually won anything, so I'm quite surprised to be still standing here. But I haven't been sacked, unfortunately. I was looking forward to a season off next year, but that hasn't happened. But looking back on the season, I'll be very brief. We had to rebuild the team. Things changed last season when we won the league, and we rebuilt, and then we finished the season this season with 8 different players that finished the season this year compared to the last season that we won the championship. So that was a massive turnaround for us and a massive development season for us. After 3 games, we were languishing in the bottom 4. Luckily enough with the MJPL, when you languish in the bottom, you actually play the bottom teams, and then we had a chance to rebuild, and we scored 22 goals in 3 matches. So the lads gained a bit of confidence, and we started to move up the league, and in the end we finished 3rd, which was a fantastic achievement considering after 3 matches we had a point. So well done lads on that. During the season this year, around November time, we experienced 2 horrific injuries. One was to both of our leading goal scorers, Tyrell and Owen. Owen will not play next season because he's waiting an operation on his knee, so he won't play next season. And Tyrell was our leading goal scorer, and he didn't really recover until later in the season. So they were a massive loss to us during the season, but we got through it. We brought new players in, and overall was a great achievement. Off the field, we've had also another excellent season. 6 of the players played for the county. 2 of the players, Christian and Alex, actually captained the county and actually played at a higher level under 15s as well. And I think Ben as well was another one that played under 15. So 3 of those players, 6 of those players playing at Staffordshire level was a fantastic achievement. And on the back of that, we signed Anthony Sheldon as well from the county team, who will join us next season as well from the county. So if they all make it next year, that'll be 7 players within the county side next season. Also on the back of that, we had Panache left us halfway through the season and joined Derby County on a 2-year contract. Christian is currently on trial at the Wolverhampton Wanderers, and Ben Osborne is currently on trial at Stoke City. So off the field, we're doing things right, moving in the right direction. So good luck to those players, and if I don't see you next season, especially Christian, if you join the Wolves, you're still getting here and off me off the terraces, never mind on a Saturday morning on the local park. Moving on to that, just quick few thank yous I've got to make out before we move on to the trophies. When you play in the MJPL League, you need sponsorship. It costs nearly every game. Home game costs over £100. So we've got Hotchkiss Air Supply and MGS Precision at Stowe have put money into as a sponsored shirt deals. I have to thank the Moncton Centre at Penkridge and also Woolgaston, because we moved to the artificial pitch halfway through the season. Obviously weather, and that made a massive difference in our season, playing on the artificial pitch. Amanda Black, I have to thank the Secretary, done a wonderful job. Without her I wouldn't have survived. And then John Black, who keeps telling me I can't spend money, so he's the treasurer, so he's done a fantastic job. And then on the back of that there is backroom staff, as we call them. Andy Stevens as the assistant, as Mike Hill, the goalkeeping coach, and then we have Vic Kelly towards the end of the season that helps us with the coaching as well. And then also behind the scenes at Stafford Rangers, without their help, Gary Ball is not here tonight, he's on holiday, but obviously Steve Gordon as well has been a great help off the field and doesn't get the credit for what he does for the club, so well done to all them. Moving on to the trophies, we've got 4 trophies to give out. Moving on to the first trophy. In football, if you're not playing or if you're injured, it can be dark days, and especially with managers, and if you leave somebody out or not picking somebody is one of the hardest decisions. And within the MJPL, you have to have more than 16 players. You can't survive with 16 players. It's a big league, big travelling, and you need a bigger squad. So we had a squad this season of 20 players. Not of them, but obviously you can only pick 16 each week. And some weeks we didn't pick 16, we only picked 13, 14, depending on our opposition. But during the season there was one player that unfortunately got left out of the side. didn't get picked for a few weeks, and then the position he played in, it's hard for, when you play in goals, it's difficult that once you're left out, it's hard to get your place back, especially if the team start picking up points and start winning. But he never moaned. He kept on coming to training. He shook my hand. He was one of the first ones there. He shook my hand when he came, shook my hand when he went. And he was a credit to the club and a credit to himself, and a true professional in the way he dealt with it, the situation. And at the end of the season, he got his place back and has agreed to stay with the club for next season, which is great as well for me. So the sportsman of the year this year is George Hill. Moving on to that, then we move on to Parents Player of the Year. This player this season has been fantastic, really. He's probably towards the end of the season, when we were struggling for goals, and we were struggling when Harry went injured and Tyrell went injured, it was just question where were the goals going to come from, who's going to score the goals. But this player stepped up. We gave him a free role. We said to him, just go out and do what you wanted to do. And to be honest, he deserves everything that he gets this season. And if it works out for him at Wolverhampton Wanderers, then good luck to him. I'm the first one to shake his hand. So, Parents Player of the Year this season is Christian Blanchett. Managers Player of the Year. Again, it's difficult. They're all as good as each other. When you've got 16, 17 players that are all good, it's hard to pick out one individual. But not just on the pitch, sometimes we have to look at people off the pitch and how they treat themselves, how they take the training, how they react to defeats, how they put themselves about. And this one player to me is one thing that you can't coach, and that's passion and how they have and the desire to win. And this player's been fantastic this season. When we moved to the plastic pitch, or the artificial pitch as it's called, 3G, we knew that we wouldn't get a full match out of him. He was carrying an injury and he didn't like playing on artificial pitches, but it was how we coach him through, getting through the situation. And we muscled him through. He played 60 minutes most games, or 70 minutes on the plastic pitch. Never known when he came off. When we lost in the cup, he was the first one to kick all the water balls everywhere because of his frustration. But I accept that, and that is, I'd like to say, is his passion inside him. So for Managers Player of the Year this year is Mason Ward. And then the final one, Players Player of the Year. I think it's the one they all want to win. It's how you get recognised by your own players, how you've been dealt with, and not much more I can really say about him. He's had a fantastic season, Christian Blanchett. So that's me finished. Now I'm going to have a drink. Thank you very much.